Hare karma vivitsaya.
Yes, please. I should ask Punam Kanpal.
Hare Krishna Prabhu ji, Dandavat Pranam. Etan me prichata prashna. Hare karma vivitsaya. Bruhi me yagyasya mitratva. Ajaya nashta chaksusaha.
Subhangi Kalindi. Yes, пожалуйста. Yes, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam. Etan me prachata prashnan. Hare karma vivatsaya. Bhumi me jagya samitrat. Ajaya nasta chakshusa. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Himachal Prasad Tripathi, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Etanne prachitaha prashnan. Hare karma vivitsaya. Bruhi me yagyasya mittatva. Jaya nashta chaksusaha. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you very much. Okay, word by word translation. Etan, all these. Me, my. Prichadaha, of one who inquires. Prashnan, questions. Harihe, of the Supreme Lord. Karma, pastimes. Vivitsaya, desiring to know. Bruhi, kindly describe. Me, unto me. Adnyasya, of one who is ignorant. Mitratvat, because of friendship. Ajaya, by the external energy. Nashtachakshushaha, those who have lost their vision. Translation and purport. His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. My dear sage, I have put all these questions before you with a view to knowing the pastimes of Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You are the friend of all, so kindly describe them for all those who have lost their vision. Purport. Vidura put forward many varieties of questions with a view to understanding the principles of transcendental love and service to the Lord. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, text number 41, devotional service to the Lord is one, and the mind of the devotee is not diverted to the many branches of uncertainties. Vidura's purpose was to be situated in that service to the Lord wherein one merges undivertedly. He claimed the friendship of Maitreya Muni not because he was Maitreya's son, but because Maitreya was actually the friend of all who have lost their spiritual vision due to material influence. Okay, let's pronounce Mangalacharana. Om Gyanati Mirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmiritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Mano Bhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamakyam Dadati Sva Padantikam Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacham Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasani Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, translation once again. My dear sage, I have put all these questions before you with a view to knowing the pastimes of Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You are the friend of all, so kindly describe them for all those who have lost their vision. So, first of all, I'd like to say it's a great opportunity for me. It's a great pleasure and honor to be with you today. It's my first English Bhagavatam class, so it's maybe, but I will do my best. And it's a very interesting verse. Maybe with your permission and your blessings, I would like to start with some glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam, because I thought about my lecture that this is illusion that I can glorify Bhagavatam, at least in Russian, because Russian is my native language, but it's very difficult to me glorify it in English. But this is illusion, because I cannot glorify Bhagavatam without blessings of devotees, without blessings of mercy of Krishna, mercy of spiritual master. And I remembered several verses which was written by Sanatana Goswami about his relationship, his deep and close relationship with Bhagavatam. He expresses his special feelings to Srimad Bhagavatam. It is called mamata. Mamata means Bhagavatam belongs to him. Yes, Bhagavatam belongs to him, and he belongs to Srimad Bhagavatam at the same time. And it's from Krishna Lila Stava, Sanatana Goswami scripture. Let me read this text. Madeka bandho matsangi madguro man mahadhana man nishtaraka madbhagya madananda namostute. It's very famous verses. Maybe you heard it before. Somebody heard this text before? No? Yes? Yeah. You heard, yes, Madeka Bandha. The main word in this text, mat or mam, it means my. Srila Sanatana Goswami says that Srimad Bhagavatam, mine. He is my, it is my friend, it is my companion. Srimad Bhagavatam is my teacher. So, and he said that Srimad Bhagavatam is he is one friend, only friend. There is no other friends. Sanatana Goswami have any friends, only Srimad Bhagavatam. And Queen Kunti says something the same in her prayers at first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. She said, Jan Maishwarya Shuta Shibhir, Edamana Mada Human, Na Eva Arhati, Abhidhatum Vaitvam Akinchana Gocharam. Akinchana means someone who has nothing. He is a beggar, like a beggar. So, but at the same time, he has nothing, but Krishna agrees to be him. And this very important point, because we usually think that I am higher than Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is just like a book, and I am a reader, I am a scientist, I can understand Bhagavatam, I can learn English, Sanskrit, English, and so on and so forth. But as a matter of fact, that Srimad Bhagavatam is a person, is the supreme person. Like Lila Purushottam Prabhu said yesterday, that Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. So we cannot understand Bhagavatam without his mercy, without this special position, which is called humility. This is special position. By this position, we can understand Bhagavatam completely properly. So this is first verse of Sanatana Goswami. Madeka bandha mat sangin mad guru mad mahadhana mad nishtaraka mad bhagya madananda namostute. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O my only friend, O my companion, O my teacher, O my great wealth, O my deliverer, O my good fortune, O my bliss, I offer respectful obeisances unto you. So it's about mamata. Srimad Bhagavatam is mine, but at the same time, I completely belong to Srimad Bhagavatam completely. Srimad Bhagavatam is my life, whole my life. And the second verse, very interesting. Asadu saduta daim atinicha chata kara hanamuncha kadachin mam premna hrit kanhayos pura. He expresses, Sanatana Goswami expresses his humility, great humility, and we can be inspired by these words of Sanatana Goswami. He said, O Srimad Bhagavatam, O giver of saintliness to the unsaintly. I'm sinful. I'm a great sinful person. So, but Sanatana Goswami said something like that about himself. He said that I don't have any saintliness, but Srimad Bhagavatam, you can give me all good qualities. You can give me humility. You can give me what else? What qualities else? There are. So you can give me anything what I need to understand you, what I need to come to Krishna, come back to home, to the Godhead. So, oh, uplifter of the most fallen, uplift. Srimad Bhagavatam, you can put up me, yes, because I'm the greatest fallen, the most fallen person. Please, and he said then, please never leave me. He cries that I really need you. Please never leave me, because without you, without Srimad Bhagavatam, who I am, what I can, never, nothing. Accompanied by pure love of Krishna, please become manifested upon my heart and my throat. It's very important. Pray, because for every speaker, because this Sanatana Goswami says that I can't say anything. I can't glorify Srimad Bhagavatam. If you want, you can manifest upon my heart and upon my throat, and so then I can say something. I will be able to say something. Yes. So, and today's text is very interesting, very important, like maybe every text of Srimad Bhagavatam. I would like to start with some context because we can understand completely, or we can understand this text if we know context of this part of Srimad Bhagavatam. My Guru Maharaj gave one lecture about around 1 month ago in Mayapur, because in Mayapur we are reading the same part of Srimad Bhagavatam, and he elaborately described context of these verses, this chapter, and I want to say a few words about this, because third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam describes, we know, according to second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, we know that there is one very important verse. Maybe you know this verse, 2.10.1, second canto, 10 chapter and first text. Atra sarga visarga shast hanam poshna mutayaha manvantaresha nukathani rodha muktir ashreyaha. This text, this verse describes 10 topics of Srimad Bhagavatam. It means Srimad Bhagavatam contains 10 topics, and each topic relates to one canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, starting with third canto. So Atra Sarga, Visarga, and so on. And Sarga is described in third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. And Sarga means, I read from Srimad Bhagavatam like Srila Prabhupada wrote it. Yes, in the Srimad Bhagavatam there are 10 divisions of statements regarding the following: the creation of the universe, it's Sarga, the creation of the universe. Or we know Sarga means primary creation, or primordial creation. First of all, it was this creation, Sarga. Then sub-creation, it's Visarga, sub-creation, the second creation. And then planetary systems, Sarga, Visarga, Sthanam, planetary systems. Sthanam, yes. And protection by the Lord, Poshanam, portion. The creative impetus, Utayaha or Uti. The change of Manus, Manvantara, science of God, Isha Anukatha, and so now we are interested in first topic, Sarga, because third canto fully, completely, elaborately describes this topic, Sarga. And today's text maybe is not about some philosophical, ontological statements, position about Sarga, but we can just mention it in a few words. That main theme of third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is, the main theme, how the pure living entity, it's very important, I don't completely understand it, but my Guru Maharaj really emphasized this point. So how the pure entity, because soul is pure, we have Sachitananda nature, so we have this pure nature, Sachitananda Vigraha, we are the same like God, we have the same nature, but how is it possible? Because it's very strange. How is it possible that we, being like this pure living entity, becomes entangled in material nature, material energy? It sounds very impossible. How? Because spirit is spirit, but material matter is matter. So how these things can be mixed? How is it possible? This is one point, and maybe we couldn't. We will not today discuss it, but next verses will be described with very elaborately, and we should put this message in our mind. We should remember this message during all third canto. And next, second point, what I want to say, the other central question of Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, why this world was created. It's also described in this third canto. Why it was created? Because it looks not so good. We are suffering here. We want to get out, get away from here. Why it was created? More specific question: why God created this world? For what? What's the reason? And third canto Srimad Bhagavatam describes two main reasons, but we don't talk about it today, but it's very important, very interesting. Maybe if you want, I will say it later. But we know, even in modern philosophy, we know that we can divide philosophy into several branches, and for example, such as ontology and epistemology. And what we have described now is ontology. So what is the world, who we are, and how it was created. So this is ontology, main categories of reality. But there is another topic, and it's about today verse, epistemology. Epistemology answers how we can get knowledge, how we can understand this world, how we can understand ourselves, how we can get this knowledge about this world, about God. It's called epistemology. And this verse, today's verse, contains several points how we can understand reality, how we can get knowledge about anything, how we can get knowledge, how we can get answers to all questions, to all our questions. How is it possible? And today, in our verse and in purport of Srila Prabhupada, and also we have Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur's purport and Shridhara Swami and Vallabhacharya's purports. So according to these commentaries, comments, and texts, we can talk about two very important principles of the process of getting knowledge. Two very important points. And we can apply to deepen our understanding of methodology of cognition, the methodology of acquiring perfect knowledge. Yes. And it is because of mercy, Vidura and Maitreya Muni, because now we are reading their dialogue. Very Mahatma, very special, very saint, great persons now discussed. They discussed, and Vidura saying that I really want to gain knowledge. I really want to hear, because this whole chapter is called about questions of Vidura. He asked a lot of questions, series of questions, saying that I want to know this and this and this, he addresses Maitreya Muni, and he does it in such a way as to set a perfect example. He, Vidura, is a perfect example of listener and disciple. He is a perfect example because often we also listen to Srimad Bhagavatam every day, but often we can't do it such good as Vidura do it. We often sleep in Srimad Bhagavatam, maybe, or at least we don't. It doesn't interest. It doesn't interest us. So we're just sitting and like. But nevertheless, but Vidura, we can pay our attention. We must pay our attention to his listening, to his inquiring, to his disciple qualification. Yes. We can see the perfect example. And first of all, I'd like to say that position of listener, yes, position of listener is much more important than position of speaker. Usually we think that speaker is more important because I speak, I have knowledge, I share with you. But actually, it's not true, because there is only one speaker. You know, there are only one speaker, is Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam manifests himself. I'm not knower, I'm not a speaker. I try to serve Srimad Bhagavatam, I try to serve Krishna, and Krishna may manifest himself if he wants. If he wants, he can manifest. He can manifest himself. So therefore, but how can Krishna? How we can inspire Krishna to manifest? How we can do it? It depends on listener. It depends on listener. If I listen very carefully, if I try to surrender these sounds, if I try to serve or worship Srimad Bhagavatam, in this process, Krishna will be pleased. Krishna will be inspired. My small attempts to serve. And therefore, position of listener is very important. And we can see in this text, today's text, some points about position of listener, some points about qualification of listener. Let me go to Vishwanath Chakravarti's commentary, because it's very interesting. He describes hidden dialogue between Maitreya and Vidura. We can't see it, we can hear it, but he shows us what happens. Why this verse, today's verse, was pronounced. Why? Why Vidura said it? Why? And Vishwanath Chakravarti says that Maitreya Muni asked Vidura before this text, today's text, why have you asked so many questions? Why have you asked so many questions? And Vidura answers here to this question, why he asked so many questions. Why? And his answer consists of 2 points. First of all, Vishwanath Chakravarti says, this is the words of Vidura's words, please answer these questions asked only with a desire to know about the pastimes of the Lord and service to Him. So he asked about this world, he asked about creation, time, space, a lot of difficult scientific points, but he has only one desire. He has only one desire to know about Krishna and serve to Krishna. And he explained, Vidura explains then, when all these questions are answered, I will have complete concentration on the Lord's service with indifference to all else. So he explains that if I gave these answers, my desire, my aim will be fulfilled. My desire will be fulfilled. I will have complete concentration on the Lord's service. Yes, it's the best example. It's the best example how we can hear, how we can listen to many topics in Srimad Bhagavatam about Varnashrama, about creation, about great sages or great kings. We have only one aim, and I want to read one part of my Guru Maharaja's lecture, from my Guru Maharaja's lecture about this aim. I think it's very inspiring. It will be very inspiring. It's about one primary aim, only one aim, what we must have. And it's about third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam also. Of course, there is a beautiful section of the third canto which has nothing to do with Mukta Srishti and Bhakta Srishti. It's about first 4 chapters of third canto. Do you remember? It's about Krishna's pastimes. Yes, it was about Vrindavan, Dwaraka, Uddhava and Vidura. They discussed this topic, and it's very interesting because third canto about Sarga. Yes, Sarga Lila means Srishti, Mukta Srishti, Bhakta Srishti. There are 2 types of Srishti Lila. But at the beginning of third canto Srimad Bhagavatam, Shukadeva Goswami talks about Vrindavan, about Krishna Lilas in Vrindavan. This is the preface to the third canto, where Shukadeva Goswami kind of promising us, don't worry, don't be too bothered, don't be too desperate about these dry descriptions of creation and mechanism of creation. Ultimately, we will bring you to Vrindavan. Will bring you to Vrindavan. It's our ultimate final goal. When we read about creation, Sarga, Visarga, Manvantar, Sthanam, we always should remember that our ultimate goal is Vrindavan. We want to go to Vrindavan, to come to Vrindavan, come back to Vrindavan. Okay, it's first point, very important. But the next point, but you can only come to Vrindavan if you understand the purpose of creation. It's very unusual and unimportant point. How is it related? How these points related? Creation and Vrindavan. But nevertheless, it's very important. And it means that we can make 2 mistakes in our practice, in our spiritual practice. First mistake is we just may forget our purpose. I do that, I do this. My practice becomes dogmatic, mechanical, and that's all. I don't understand why I do it, what happens. I don't understand anything. I try to like robot. I do it like robot. This is the first mistake. So therefore, we should take it very seriously. This point, we are going to bring down right now. It's not visible, but it's true. We are going to bring down right now, today. It's about first mistake, but the second mistake, what we can make is we can try to jump over our gradual process. Yes, we have some practice, we have some principles, basic fundamental principles of our practice, and this is a mistake if we jump through it, jump over it, and try to right now go to Vrindavan. And Guru Maharaj said, yes, you can never be able to really come to Vrindavan this way. You can purchase the ticket to go to Vrindavan, to go to Loy Bazaar and eat some ice cream in Loy Bazaar. But it doesn't mean that you are in Vrindavan. Yes, is it true? You are just crawling on the surface of Vrindavan. Like how to say, arm is like arm, like some ants. But to come to Vrindavan, you must understand Sarga. It's very interesting. If I want to come to Vrindavan, I must understand Sarga. So, and therefore, here in today's text, Vidura says, please answers all my questions. Please, I have a lot of questions because I know that if I get answers, I will be able to get to Vrindavan, to come to Vrindavan. So this is the first point of today's text. And there is a second point about one word from this text. Maybe you can also see today's text. Let me see. Yes, Bruhi me agyasya mitratvat. Mitratvat, it is Panchami Vibhakti in Sanskrit, means reason. Because of you are mitratva. You are mitratva. Mitratva means like mitratness, maybe in English, mitratness. Mitratva. There's some property of being mitra, And there are two meanings of this word. And Srila Prabhupada also described it in his commentary, and we have Srila Prabhupada and Srila Vishwanath Thakur also described it. So he said that mitra, on the one hand, mitra means mitratvat iti, mitrayaha putrahatvam. Mitrayaha putrahatvam means you are son, putraha son, son of Mitra. You are son of Mitra, Mitra's son. Vidura says, Maitreya Muni, you are Mitra's son. Maitreya Mitra, it's like transformation, Rati transformation in Sanskrit. Mitra Maitra. So therefore we can call Maitreya Muni Mitratva, means he is the son of Mitre. He is the son of Mitre. But at the same time, on the other hand, Mitra means, Mitratva means another meaning, has another meaning. Vishwanath Thakur says, Api mitram eva sarva jagatam iti bhavaha. So it means that mitratva means mitram eva sarva jagatam. And another meaning of this word mitra means friend. Yes, we know there are several synonyms of friendship in Sanskrit. Who remember? Mitra, Suhrid, Bandhu, and Sakha. Sakha, yes, 4 words. Here we see Mitra, Mitratva. Mitratva means Maitreya Muni, you have friendship. You have friendship, or you are friend of the whole universe. Sarva Jagatam. Sarva Jagatam. And we know a little bit later, Srila Kapila Dev will say that sage or saint people, saint person, he is Suhridam Sarva Dehinam. Also, this quality, Suhrid, another word, but Suhrid Sarva Dehinam means you are the friend of all living entities, whole world, in the whole world. So, what does it mean? Why Vidura said it here? Why? For what? And it's another very important point about qualification of listener. Listener, right? If he has qualification, he tried to inspire his teacher, inspire his speaker to speak, to talk, to answer his question. And what does it mean, inspire? What does it mean to inspire? My teacher, my senior, my spiritual master. What does it mean? It means I should express that I completely depend on him. I completely depend. And he said, you are friend of all living entities, of whole universe. It means you are my friend as well. You are my friend as well. So if you are my friend, it means you can you care about, yes, you care about my benefit. You want that you want me to be successful. Yes, you want that I want to be successful. So here Vidura demonstrates his humility by his words. And this humility means I cannot obtain any knowledge by my own power, intellectual efforts. And it's also a big problem for us because usually, often we think that we have some knowledge. Yes, we are scientists. Yes, we know something. We know Sanskrit maybe, and we know some philosophical points. We know Srimad Bhagavatam. We are good. So already everything is okay, but not. Actually, this is an illusion, because actually I cannot obtain any knowledge by my own intellectual power, intellectual efforts. I must admit my ignorance before my spiritual master, before devotees. I must admit that I don't know, I don't understand anything. What happens? Krishna, helps me, please. What happens? I must admit my dependent position. I completely depend on you, Krishna, on spiritual master, I completely depend on the mercy of devotees. So it's a very important point. So, and Vidura, even he is a great sage, great person, Mahatma Vidura, but nevertheless, he has expressed his humble status, his humble low. He said here, I am lower than you, Maitreya Muni. Please help me. Please help me. So, okay, for conclusion, these 2 points, what we can see in this text. First of all, it's about unidirectional one aim in our mind. We should be completely concentrated on our Prayojana, our final goal, Krishna in Vrindavan, or Radha Krishna in Vrindavan. We want to serve them in Vrindavan. And everything what we need to do, we have a lot of duties, we have a lot of things what we need to do, but like Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mama Nusmara Yudhyacha. Yudhyacha, okay, you should fight, but at the same time, remember me, always remember me. Therefore, our lives will be perfect, successful. And the second point about humility, I should fully, completely, totally understand that I cannot achieve anything without mercy of Krishna, without mercy of spiritual master and mercy of devotees. Krishna. I stay here. Stop. There is one question here. Okay, I can read. How to please our Guru and make him happy? Yes, there is one common or basic principle that Guru means someone who gives instructions. Yes, who gives instructions. So if we want to please our Guru, we should follow his instructions very carefully. It means our life should be, or we should live only for this, only for following instructions of our spiritual master, because like Srila Prabhupada, he's the best example how he did it, how he served his spiritual master all his life, and he put instructions of his spiritual master, of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, in his heart very deeply, and maybe something didn't happen immediately. Yes, it didn't happen immediately, but one point will be always in his heart, in his life. He tried to remember and tried to do everything to follow and to realize, to follow his spiritual master's instructions. So if we can do something, we cannot do something, we cannot some qualification, but if we try to do it, if we try to put instructions of spiritual master in our hearts, it will be okay. Our Guru Maharaj, our spiritual master, will be pleased. Yes, we can continue. Yes. In Bhagavad Gita 2.69, their materialistic person is also considered as intelligent one if their endeavors always bring this satisfaction every time in their lives. So how could we consider such persons as intelligent ones? If I correctly understood this question, it's just there are different meanings of one word. So intelligence for in our way, in our path of Krishna consciousness means like Krishna says today, we have this text in our comment, in Srila Prabhupada's comment 2.41, where Krishna says that real intelligence means vyavasyatmika buddhi. This is a real intelligence. This is the right, correct intelligence. When we have only one aim, only on one purpose. But nevertheless, intelligence is the material element. Yes, there are, according to Bhagavad Gita, there are 8 material elements, 5 gross or root elements, and 3 subtle elements. And one of them, intelligence, it means that we can use intelligence for our material desires, for fulfilling our material desires. In this way, our intelligence for devotees, it's not appropriate. It's not good. It's not okay. We try to use all what we have, and intelligence as well, to serve to Krishna. Yes, but nevertheless, we can call it intelligence, but in materialistic way. When we use our intelligence for eating, sleeping, mating, and what else? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Is it okay? Good. How do we stay always on the mercy of Krishna and devotees and not try to enjoy independently? Yes, I also feel that it's not so easy, because we have some tendency to enjoy independently. Yes, it's our habit. Yes, we have this desires to enjoy independently. But if we stay in association with devotees, it's like here, it's amazing experience. We got this amazing experience. It is a scientific educational center, but nevertheless, Krishna is situated in the heart of this center. It's very amazing how it works here. It's a great example how we can not to enjoy independently, how we can be or stay on the mercy of Krishna and devotees always, because devotees gave so much mercy. They gave all opportunities to be in Krishna consciousness. Yes. There is Mangalarati every daily here. Yes, and we can, before our scientific and educational processes, we can come here and glorify Krishna and try to remember, oh, he is my Lord. He is the primary scientist and teacher, not me. Not I teach. I don't teach anyone. So it depends on Krishna devotees' mercy, and we just maybe we should live with devotees, and we'll be okay. Okay, and there is another question. How to develop the mood of humility? Is it connected to Prayojana? How to develop of humility? The main principle of developing some qualities, mood, or qualification is we need example in front of our eyes. We should see somebody who already have this or has these qualities. We should find someone who has already humility and try to serve him. If we serve a humble person who has humility, we will get their qualities, his qualities. We will get his qualities, humility also. So it's very easy. Why? Because Gyanis, yogis try put so many efforts, meditation, austerities, and it's very difficult. It's like Krichrata in Bhagavatam. It sounds like Krichrata. In Russian, it's very funny, nonetheless. But for devotees, it's very easy. You should just serve your spiritual master, devotees who has already humility, and you will become the same. And yes, of course, it is connected. It is connected to Prayojana because it is said that Prayojana, we know Krishna Prema. Yes, Prayojana, love for Krishna. But in material world, this love expresses like humility or like compassion, to living entities. So if we get love, we will be humble. We will have humility. And the last question, how to save ourselves from pride and false humility? I think it's the same question. Yes, we should be in association with devotees, and they don't allow us. They will not allow us to be proud of something. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Rataraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shubhrupada ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Gauru, Vanshika Patarubhishcha.
Yasta sakale Driya vriti manti Vasyam vipan vikaya